What is up, everybody? Tipovers TV here today. So we're going to talk about the Sony fanboy who was extremely salty that Xbox is getting good press right now. They are so mad. It is just ridiculous. So this is the new post that this guy has made. He says, everybody please welcome the new addition to the Xbox family. When everybody plays, we all win. Then he says Xbox plus Forbes, IGN, The Verge, and VentureBeat. So he has all these different journalists from these different websites that said they have now merged with Xbox, implying that Microsoft is paying these guys to give them good reviews and good praise in the media. This is just so ridiculous. And just so much salt just oozing from this guy in this post right here. It's like, how salty can you possibly be? Just because the Xbox is getting good praise right now. It's rightfully deserved because, hey, they're releasing games this holiday season while Sony took this holiday off. Sony didn't release anything for this holiday season. It's completely dry until like February. So, what is that? Like at least like 4 to 5 months, Sony. At least like 4 months at least. There's been like no big games coming out for Sony side of the pond, while Xbox has been constantly dropping games. Forza Horizon 5, Halo Infinite, Xbox Game Pass is delivering like amazing games as well each month. It's like, why would they not talk about Xbox? Sony hasn't given us anything to talk about, to be honest. So it's just hilarious that this guy is super salty that the media is praising Microsoft right now. He just can't handle it. So this is pretty hilarious. But let's see what people have to say to this guy's post. I am not used to people liking Xbox. Make it stop. Just make it stop. Pretty much. It is just hilarious. He's apparently people, they just aren't used to Microsoft getting praised. And this generation is not like last generation. I keep saying it. It's not like last generation. Xbox was completely getting trashed on by the media outlets last generation. This generation has definitely improved a lot. So this is how opponents react when Xbox produces good games and Game of the Year contenders. But Xbox is paying the gaming media. It's just ironic. They always go to that one conspiracy that Xbox is just paying these guys off. It's like maybe Xbox just doing really good right now. Maybe they're just on a good streak right now. I mean, to be fair, this wasn't something y'all said and actually still say. This was something y'all. Okay, I'm going to talk about. Interesting. Usually, the media side always with the winner, or with the one they predict would be the winner, or maybe they just don't side with the winner. Maybe they just go with the one who is actually doing good things in gaming at the moment, and they report on the good stuff they're doing in gaming. Like, what are they talking about? What is all these weird conspiracy theories going on? I'm pretty sure Xbox won't be the winner. They can't even beat PS3 gen with the 360, the best gen yet, and now many shops outside the US no longer stock or rarely stock Xbox consoles. It's the US who's keeping the demand alive. Yay for patriotism, I guess. And then what does it mean to even win a generation anymore? It's like, we're going by the old school logic of consoles sold, then sure, a PlayStation is going to win, but I'm pretty sure it's evolved past that point of just consoles being sold to determine who's the winner of that generation. Pretty sure if you're selling more software and subscription services, you win that generation. It's like, who cares how many consoles each one sold? It's like you can experience Microsoft stuff on PC, your phone now with the cloud, and even on the Xbox console. So it's just silly to still think that the winner is only determined by console sales at this point in a game. At least tag them if you're gonna be this level of toxic. May as well go all out. If you got to include these guys who have prominently recognized PlayStation as having to lead this generation, then you don't see what Xbox is doing. So you're mad they are liking Xbox more out of their individual opinions or the companies they are working in. The amount of time you put to make this better, spend it to ask Sony for games this holiday. Yeah. I mean, it's just insane how Sony has just completely said, "Hey, to screw this holiday season, and let Xbox just dominate completely the holiday season." And now you got the Sony fanboys salty and mad that people are praising Xbox. Like, what are they supposed to do? Like, what are people supposed to do? What are games supposed to do right now? Xbox dropped 2 big games right now, and more games and more miniature games coming out throughout this entire period until Sony releases their big exclusive in February. So I just don't understand why they're so. Well, I know why they're so salty, but I just don't understand why they just don't realize that it's a Sony issue, not a media bias issue. Let's continue. Exactly, LOL. The thought of him spending private free time making this image is so cringe. Using his mouse to move a little picture of this guy, unbelievable. This guy said it perfectly. Xbox fans become what they hated the most, the last generation, the games media. They infiltrated and changed the perception of Xbox. What? These conspiracy theories are crazy. These are some lunatic type theories right here. So now Xbox fans have infiltrated the gaming media, and now they've changed perception of Xbox. Like they're like some secret spies or something. Covert. This is just craziness. Just trying to think about what they're saying in these posts. It's just ridiculous. Wow, the games media is giving Xbox positive coverage lately because Xbox is actually releasing games this holiday. Yeah. It just says clown. Okay. Show me the lie. This is so true, man. Is it really true that Microsoft was paying off these people? I think that's a whole thing full of lies right there. Wow. And the fact that he has someone who agrees with this guy is just completely ridiculous. Xbox is so lucky. All that rent free, yeah. They have Xbox rent free of their minds 24/7. The saltiness intensifies. So by following that logic, you know I work for PlayStation, right? Yeah, because he digs up PlayStation every single day. So does he work for PlayStation? I think not. Media bias, though. It's going to be a long Christmas for you guys, isn't it? Yup. When everybody plays, we all win. Yet Xbox still publishes console exclusive games with no pushback from the media. Really? Oh, man. Now the whole console exclusive games. Sony has been doing the same thing for the longest. Every single generation, Sony has been doing the console exclusive thing. But now when Xbox decides to finally say, hey, we're going to do the same thing now, it's a problem. Okay. We never complained about you buying up the Game Awards. Why are you complaining about this? Okay, I spilled my drink out. Thanks. Expect it to increase if you only knew the power of the dark side. Despite all the FUD, PlayStation is still beating Xbox's ass. LOL. Like I said, if you only want to go by console sales, then sure. But if you want to go by everything else, then that's debatable. The truth? Congratulations, man. I don't know about that, but this is funny as us. I get a few years, I remember, before the walkout happens. Looks like somebody has no games to play this Christmas. They definitely look like they don't got nothing to do for this Christmas but the troll on Twitter about Xbox. The state of this, okay. So, I'm trying to break down what I think this picture is. Okay, so apparently this is a Sony fanboy questioning something. He has a question or concern about something. Then you realize the realization of the point. Then he just starts to break down. start out to break down right here at this last point. Okay. Yeah, definitely a lot of salt is coming from this guy. So I agree with this post right here. Why don't you tag them? You don't want to be ratioed? Yeah, I don't think he wants that ratio. He's already getting ratio in the comment section, but I don't think he wants that extra ratio by tagging these guys in it. Good for Xbox buying this much space in your brain, yeah. Xbox definitely takes up a large majority of these Sony fanboys' mind in general. The whole world could care less. They're too busy playing PS5 and Switch. Using a slogan that concerns players with disabilities seems a little too offensive to me, regardless of the questionability of your arguments. I used to follow this guy, now he's getting blocked. Hello, it's either the media is PlayStation shields or Xbox shields. Honestly, when are all of us gonna realize that they are just plain and simple normal shields? Didn't see your tweet when they were shilling from PlayStation. Yeah, they weren't shills from PlayStation when PlayStation was getting so much positive news and Xbox was getting S'd on. But, you know, now they're just media shills for Xbox now. That's interesting. What is this nonsense? Somebody hands somebody some money, a big stack of money. When the Xbox marketing pays everybody Nobody wins. Like, this is just ridiculous. Xbox has turned into the newest gaming media grift. Seems a little crazy. Yeah, it seems a lot crazy. What? Okay. Hey, F-boy. Okay. Fanboy PlayStation detected. Cry, fanboy. Okay. Ah, yes, another grown man puffing out his chest while he's trying to throw hate at Xbox. Pony's gonna pony. Show me where Lord Sony touched you and you liked it. What? Or maybe hear me out and use your brain dead pony brain for a second. They talk about Xbox because it actually has games and PlayStation has nothing. Yeah. I mean, I was like, it's going to be at least a 4-month period where Xbox is going to be in the media. It's going to be pretty much praised by the media for at least like 4 months. Especially like November, December until like February. So I just have to deal with it. I mean, Sony has decided that, hey, we don't want to drop a new game until like February of next year. So it is what it is. Keep being mad, little man. Keep being mad Xbox is doing well. Keep being mad there's competition and Xbox didn't disappear. What? Okay. Radioactive sludge level toxicity, anyone? Almost there. So much disrespect for the nerdy intelligence of gamers. These console war clowns are already exposed. They only cater to the dumbasses. Ah, there now, jackass. Okay. You are pathetic. Bruh, game journalists are the R word. They will literally say anything as long as they're making money. I mean, they did do the same thing with Last of Us 2. Everybody hated it, but the game journalists just said it was a great game. Or maybe they actually liked the game. I don't know. Maybe that's the thing, too. People actually can like a game that people hate. I mean, opinions are a thing, you know. This is... PlayStation fans should know this. Twitter is the only game you guys are getting from me until Returnal. SDLC launched in 2025. So I love that y'all gatekeep for me while I sleep in my mansion while y'all live off a low-wage salary to support me. You guys are nice ponies. Written by Jim Ryan, or the Twitter version of Jim Ryan. Okay. LOL, when they're so butthurt their competition is doing good and gets praise from the reviewers, they go and make this bullcrap up. You ever think how weird you are for this post? Say you hate Xbox without saying you hate Xbox. Like 8 years news has been pro PlayStation, anti Xbox, and as they know what they are talking about, now that Xbox is turning things around and people are taking notice, shows that Microsoft paycheck must be nice, huh? Just say you hate Xbox and move on. Yeah. LOL, no mention of this when all they were reporting, promoting, and advertising was PlayStation content, not a peep. When PlayStation does something, the media will cover and report it. Right now, there's no PlayStation news unless you count PS Plus updates and a challenge card moan to PlayStation. Only Xbox is making headlines right now. Yep. This is how opponents react when Xbox reduces good games against their contenders, but Xbox is paying the gaming media. This is just, I gotta conclude it right here, but this is just hilarious that apparently Xbox is paying everybody off now because people are talking positively about Xbox right now, when it just can be that Sony is not delivering anything at all. So just always hilarious, these conspiracy theories these guys come up with. But definitely want to see your thoughts down below about this. Leave a like if you like this video, and as always, thanks for watching, and peace.